Hi YouTube, welcome to the Pagan Perspective. This is Wednesday, Subs Week, and today we're talking about the afterlife. Hi Pagan Perspective, this is Megan, aka Sabirasuri, and this is Subs Week, and today we're talking about the afterlife and someone being disappointed that somebody didn't have an experience, and I think they were really hoping for something. So this week's topic is from Danielle P. So I'm not going to read the whole thing again, but basically the idea is this guy was in a coma and woke up, and at least what we're hearing from the media is that he didn't have any sort of afterlife experience. Sad. No after party. But I think the point of this is, what do we believe in as far as the afterlife experience? What are our ideas? I think it says, do you believe he was really dead? Oh, and do we think that this is proof that there is no afterlife? So, for one thing, the comment, I'm not sure about this guy, so I don't know the situation, but it says that he was in a coma for 5 days, and he was pronounced dead for 45 minutes. Now, pronounced dead in medical terms means that your heart stops beating and that you're clinically dead. But parts of your body are still functioning, still alive. There's different things that are still happening. And 45 minutes is quite a bit of time. It's not like, 3 minutes. So I'm a little confused as to how he was pronounced dead for 45 minutes. Unless that, for some reason, maybe he was on a ventilator or something like that, and that was pumping his heart for him, but that his heart wasn't doing it itself or something. It's just 45 minutes without a heartbeat would leave you brain dead. If they weren't somehow getting blood to your brain, 45 minutes would be, you wouldn't be around anymore. So to me, I think that the media is misrepresenting some of the things, or maybe not getting the whole story or something. But just being in a coma, it's like you're sleeping. And some people dream when they're sleeping. Some people don't dream when they're sleeping. Some people dream and then don't remember their dreams, while other people can really remember their dreams vividly. So I think that being in the coma and not having any recollection doesn't necessarily mean anything about the afterlife, or at least for me, it doesn't set off any red flags. The 45-minute thing already I have a problem with, because medically that doesn't seem right. Maybe I'm wrong, so someone can correct me. But you'd be pretty brain dead at that point. So my guess is that somehow they were still supplying oxygen to his brain, and in doing so, then he wasn't really dead, if oxygen is still going to his brain. So that's sort of the way I look at it. When it comes to the afterlife, though, and I think that was the real point of this question, was, do you believe, in the afterlife? What do you believe? And Twisted Witch had this right. We kind of talked about this a little bit when we talked about reincarnation. And I know I certainly did. I talked about what I believe. And in my tradition, like I said, it's not something that I can give all the details about. However, I very much do believe in an afterlife. I do believe in reincarnation. I do believe in things beyond this world that we're in. And the funny thing about this whole kind of question and this whole idea is that even if this guy was truly dead and didn't have any recollection, that would not be proof for me that there isn't an afterlife. It would be proof for me that he doesn't remember what happened, or he wasn't there long enough. So to me, if you're coming right back, why get shown everything? So that's sort of just the way I take on it. I think that the most important thing is that when we look at these afterlife experiences and we're seeking these answers, we try to look within ourselves, within our communities, within our spirituality, because in truth, everyone's situation is going to be really individual. These recountings, they might give some people some hope, and that's great. And if it does give you hope, then that's wonderful. I just don't need somebody else's coming back to life, being dead for so many minutes story of their afterlife experience to validate my religion or my spirituality. I don't need it. I already believe wholeheartedly with all of my being, and I don't need anything to confirm that. I don't need a sign from the god or the goddess. I don't need somebody else validating my beliefs. I'm satisfied with my own. And I think that that's sort of the overall message that I hope I can impart in some way, that I hope for everyone, is that really, in order to be happy, you have to be able to be satisfied with what you believe and with who you are. Because in the end, no one else can truly validate your existence for you. You need to feel happy with yourself and whole and complete within yourself, because no one else can truly do that for you. It has to come from within. And once you have that knowing, that belief, that faith in yourself, well, then you don't need any outside validation. Then you're at peace. So I guess that's it for today. It's a shorter one because we kind of talked about some of the topics before. I'm hoping to do a couple of the topics, particularly the pagan family. I talked about pagan dating on my personal channel a while back. You can check that out, but I'm going to try and post a video on my personal channel that the regular host did last week on pagan families, because I really think that that kind of ties into what I do and stuff. So I'm going to try and do that. And I also am really excited because I'm going to be doing a special video on my channel, and it's a big deal for me. So hopefully y'all will check that out. It's going to be coming in the next couple weeks, and look for it. But I really love you guys, and I hope that you're staying warm if you're in one of the polar vortex places. I am, and it's like -10 degrees outside. It's freezing. I'm cold. I want to move to Hawaii. Yeah. Okay. We could do pagan perspective on the beach. That would be nice, right? Yeah. Thumbs up this video if you like warmer weather in Hawaii and pagan perspective videos on the beach. All right. So that's about it, guys. I hope you're having a fantastic week, and as always, blessed be.